the Camp ASCCA podcast. Serving children and adults with disabilities for over 30 years. Interviews with the people that make ASCCA special.
I came to Camp ASCCA in 1986 from the University of Northern Iowa. And basically the reason I came was I was looking for a summer job that working with people with disabilities because my major was therapeutic recreation. And from the moment I got here, what struck me most about Camp ASCCA was how big the facility was and how many great activities they had. And I knew we were going to be working with kids with disabilities, and I had no idea that the activities would be as in-depth and as challenging and as appeared to be as hard for a non-disabled person. I couldn't imagine a disabled person doing it, but then after spending the summer here, we saw how Camp ASCCA made it happen. But the thing I liked most about it was the stories, from the day one in orientation when you met the counselors that had worked here before and program staff that had worked here before. And the full-time staff, everybody had great.
I was a counselor in the summer of 2005, and Tony was one of my favorite campers that it just really sticks out to me. That week, we became great friends, and she told me that as a child, she was told that she would never be able to write. And at the end of that week, I received a letter from Tony that she had handwritten herself during her time in arts and crafts, and that was just the greatest gift. I was just overcome with emotion, the fact that she was told that she would never be able to write, and here she was writing a letter to me to tell me about her camp experience and how much she enjoyed it. And I just realized that camp is a place that provides hope for these campers every year, getting to come back and provide once-in-a-lifetime experiences that they'll never have any other time during the year except while they're here.
How about her parents? Do you have any idea what having camp means for her parents?
I know that it means a great deal to her mother because her mother provides care for her during the entire year except for her 1 week at camp while she's not there.
The central theme of those stories basically boils down to is how the camper affected you rather than how you affected the camper. The great impact the campers had on your life rather than vice versa. And you can hope that as a counselor, program staff, or now as full-time staff that you have the same impact, positive impact on those campers as they do on you.
It's my first year at Camp ASCCA.
How did you find out about Camp ASCCA?
Actually, my sister has been coming with the Mobile Rotary Group for about 10 years now, so I've been associated with the camp, but this is my first year being a counselor. Just helping the kids and, seeing them have first-time experiences, whether it's zip line or horseback riding.
Over 95% of the campers that come to Camp ASCCA are in need of some type of financial assistance. And one way that we've been able to address this problem is obviously through donations to our campership, as we call our Campership Endowment Fund. And our Campership Endowment Fund allows us to utilize the interest off of that account to help offset the cost that we incur while serving the campers that can't pay for the full cost. That's one way to help us greatly. Another one of our challenges is that now we're using a 30-year-old facility. Our goal is to make sure that facility meets and exceeds all standards of accessibility from this point on. And so that with our Project Renew, we're doing a complete renovation of the facility over the next 3 to 5 years, and we're very excited about that. And we've had a lot of people and organizations and corporations step forward to help us meet those challenges with the renovation work. That's another way to make a huge impact and to help improve the story here at Camp. The most important thing I think a person could do to find out more about Camp ASCCA or do for Camp ASCCA is just come visit the summer program. I think it speaks for itself. I think once any individual has an opportunity to watch what happens here during the summertime, watch the campers participate in the activities, watch the interaction between the counselors and the campers, they understand the value, and then they will then understand how important their donation is to us, how important their support is to the program, and understand that it's a very unique place.
Camp ASCCA, Alabama's special camp for children and adults. Serving people with disabilities for over 30 years. Share the site with anyone you know that can benefit from our programs and facilities. Want to be a camper? Check out the front page for an application. campascca.org, campascca.org. Or if you want to be a counselor, volunteer, or donor, check that front page too. Thanks for visiting Easter Seals Camp ASCCA online.